Well, hi, good morning. Thanks so much for joining me in my shop here for an alignment on this radio. That's what I hope to do today. Is this radio going to perform 100% after alignment? Well, 100% I don't think it'll ever happen again, but there's a good chance all that will happen here is I will align the radio and then realize that there's something more wrong with it. Maybe not. Maybe so. So this radio's been sitting aside for, well, almost a week now, I think, while I ventured into repairing a big tape recorder, big tape deck. It did not go well. So I'm back to this guy. Still all bumpy in the tuning. Okay, so I printed out the alignment instructions, which I haven't studied that thoroughly yet. Just look them over very quickly. A nice diagram showing where all the adjustments are located on the radio. That's great. Here's a note. Always use an output meter or other visual indicator when making alignment. Use only enough generator output to give a readable value on the output indicator. The resistors and condensers used as a dummy antenna must be non-inductive types. Rock tuning control during this adjustment. There's a little asterisk there, and the asterisk appears here. Peaking an oscillator. This rocking adjustment always causes me trouble. Always ground generator and receiver black ground connection. So that would be this. But this just goes right to the chassis. There's nothing fancy about that connection. Okay, dummy antennas. Very simple. A 0.01 capacitor for doing the. Where are you doing the IF? IF? 456 kilocycles. Oh yeah, here it is. Adjust them all. Okay, so I've already done that. Done the IF on here. But it certainly could benefit from being done again. But I'm going to do the other parts of the alignment first. And that's here. So we need a 0.0002, a very small capacitor, and then a resistor on the shortwave bands. But very small capacitor, and I already have a small capacitor in the circuit line in this little box here. I'm not sure it's as small as what they're calling for. Okay, so I'm going to get all set up here, warm up my signal generator, and we're going to get to it. And we're going to find out, can we boost the sensitivity of this radio and make it good? We'll see. Okay, so I'm going to want to connect my audio meter to the radio. I'm going to hook it up to the speaker voice coil. The problem here is when I look at the schematic, there's a ground on one side of the voice coil. Sometimes there is and sometimes there isn't. And so you really want to put the ground terminal of the meter on the grounded terminal over here. That's because I have a ground terminal from this device hooked up to the ground or the chassis on here. Got to get those to be the same. Let's take a look. So I'm going to measure the resistance to the chassis of the voice coil connections, and we'll see if we can figure anything out. 0.9 ohms. Okay, what do we get on this side? We get a complete 0. Let's just go back to this side. 0.9. So I'm pretty sure that this is the live side, the other side is grounded. Okay, need some flip leads here. Okay, let me get this all set up here. I'm going to fiddle around a little bit. Seems like one of the things I find when I'm doing this work are errors in the documentation, which surprise me every time I find them. I often think, no, I'm the one making the error. Have a look at this. This is the first line. This is the action I want to take right now. got this capacitor ready to go. I've got my audio meter hooked up. Just have to find C12 and run the signal generator at 1600 kilocycles. Well, this diagram up here shows you where C12 is. Well, I challenge you, find C12 on this page. The closest you're going to come is this thing here. Is that? I think that's 12. You think that's 12? This can't be 12. This is probably 13 at 600. So we come down here and we look for 600. There it is, 13. That's the one you're supposed to rock the tuning adjustment. How are you going to rock it on this radio? The tuning adjustment is so rough. Going back to this one. Okay, so this must be 12. See, this says oscillator, oscillator, oscillator. These are all oscillator adjustments. And over here it's antenna and antenna. Fantastic. So it must be this one. It must be the C, whatever that is. But look, it says 1440. I'm quite certain that says 1440. And the instructions say 1600. Well, how do you like that? The fact is 1600 or 1440 is going to give you the same result. Pretty much. In fact, I prefer 1440 since it's into the band a little bit. So we'll align the first step. We'll do it 1440. Dial up 1440 on the dial, and we'll adjust this to try to align the radio. Can I even hear 1440 with this radio? Okay, I think I got everything under control now. Okay, radio's warming up. See what we get from it. Now we're supposed to dial in 1440. One of the things about these radios, a number of these radios, these two banders, is the numbering of the outside band and the inside band almost the same. Like see, 17, 17, 9, 9, and 5, or 6, and 6. So what I end up doing is I start looking at the wrong dial marks while I'm doing alignments. I've done that. Don't want that to happen. This inside alignment is the broadcast. So you want to go up to 1440. Get down here, so no parallax. That's 1440. 17, 16, 15, 14, 13. Yeah, 1440. Got to be absolutely sure about this. 1440, volume up. Okay, sounds like a radio. Meter on. The meter's going to jump as it warms up, I think. And if I'm up at 1600 here, I should be at 14. There we go. Okay, meter's all excited and ready to go. So this is a dB meter. There is no zero. There is no zero in it. Okay. Let's see. We're at a low output from the signal generator. Can just calibrating it here. Okay. 1000 hertz tone should come out of the speaker at 1440. There we go. $50, $40, $30. Hello. Nobody's showing up. Okay, it's a very low signal strength. We'll raise it. Hello. Calling radio, calling radio. Okay, now this is the kind of signal that would be the strongest signal you would expect on an antenna. Oh boy. You know what? I think I have this on shortwave band. I think that's what's going on. Okay, let's go back. I didn't check that. 40. That's right. I had it on shortwave. Okay, now we're on the right band. 1440, weak signal. Okay, and moderate signal. Wow, that's pretty good. Okay, volume down. Simply because I don't want to listen to it. Now, get a little higher reading here. Now, is it the tone or is it the noise? So I'm going to increase and decrease the modulation. We'll see if the meter moves. That'll prove it. Okay. As soon as I figure out how to do that. There we are. quite clearly it's the signal, the modulated signal. Good show. Now we figure out which one of these to turn. So they have a locking nut. What do they got there? Let me flip to the close-up camera. We'll look at the adjustments there of a sort that I'm not that familiar with. I can hear the interference from the camera. My hand, actually. Okay, a little bit of trouble on the focus here. Hang on, please. Bear with me here while I sort that out. Okay, let's pull it way back. About like that. Okay, what do you see now? Turn the radio down. So there they are, focused or not. I don't quite get it. Split nut on the top. It's a really weird nut. It's split. Looks like it's split completely through. Well, the best I can do is just grab that nut and try turning it. Now then, I see there's like an upper nut and lower nut. They are lined up perfectly. The upper nut maybe is a locking nut, and the lower nut is the adjustment. I don't know. Huh. That's a 1/4 inch. We'll have to fiddle to find out how this works. Because I don't know. I kind of thought there'd be a slot in the okay, which one is it again? It is that one. Now, if I'm sure, I'm going to come at this with a great big tool. This is not going to work out. Give it a little more juice over here. Okay, is this the one? So if I turn this a little bit, does the meter go off? Yes. Okay. And I can actually put this on without disturbing the circuit. It's a great big hunk of metal. Other than adding noise. Okay. So we're dialed in here at 1440 exactly. So we want this to be coming in here. I'm going to put this right at 1440 because I think I can find it easy enough. That's good. Where is it? It didn't show up. What happened? Okay, I'm going to put this back. Something like that. Okay, we'll go slow. So you can't see what I'm doing because I'm standing in front of it, but I've got turning that, then this, then that, then this, and I'm just heading to 1440 that way. It's almost there, but you can barely hear it. No juice. Here we are, 14. That was an unnecessarily difficult start. 1440. Now the next adjustment is done at right there. It's done right there. 1600 C6 peak antenna. C6 is this guy, that guy, that guy. C6 peak antenna. Right about there. Now we go to 600 and we do C13 peak oscillator. C13 is this guy up here. Okay, I got him. 600. Look at the radio, just went totally silent as I got down here. That's not a good sign at all. 600. Okay, so I'm looking at the wrong dial, of course. As predicted, 600. Correct? The correct 600. Down to 600. Okay, so this is a very strong signal, by the way, I'm using. It's right on. It's right on the money. There's nothing here to adjust. There's got to be something more. Oh my gosh, there's one more. Oh, it's a recheck. So this is the rock it while you adjust it one. Can you rock this? It falls right into a divot there. Well, we'll give it a try. Okay. Of course, this is the antenna adjustment, not the... Well, this is an oscillator. What am I doing? I think this must be an oscillator adjustment. Yes, oscillator. Well, there's not much use in adjusting it. But we will anyway. Oh boy. I just don't think that made much difference at all in the operation of the radio. We must test it. That's the end of the AM band alignment effort. No, it isn't. There's something else here. Set generator to 1,000. Oh no, it's 1,600. But it's just it's written poorly on the page here. I thought it said 1,000. It's 1,600. Recheck 12 and 6. Recheck. Set it back to 1,600. Reset and recheck 12 and 6. But I didn't make any difference. I didn't make any changes on the other one, so there's nothing to recheck. I did make a small change. Let's see if this guy will pick up anything from an antenna. I think I'd like to try that. Okay, let's see what happens with an antenna. Signal generator off. Antenna ground. Antenna. Oh. That's a little surprising. Doesn't do anything. Something not quite right here. Don't know what. Just a little strain relief on the wire. Well, this up high enough. Signal generator got through. I'm all hooked up here. So as horrible as that sound is, it's a good sign. The clicking sound is also interference here in my shop. It's 680, right on 680 here. 680 is an all-news station, kind of a news station from Toronto. Usually I can pick it up with better receivers here. This one's picking it up. Let's try the French station up around 860 or so. What else we got in here? Right around here. Okay, we gotta give this guy a bet. Whoa, wait a minute, let's go back. Just go back here. Back to the station we can pick up. What's happening? It's a tiny change there. How come? That's straight to the cap here. Okay, something not right. That should be making all kinds of clicks and have all kinds of effects on the radio. Chances are, when I was using the signal generator, I had the level up, still up, I had the level up so high that this thing is radiating the signal into the radio somehow. It's not actually going through on the wire, which is a pretty strange thing, which I think we have to look into. What about on the shortwave band? Shortwave band. Yeah, I remember this radio has a burned coil on the antenna for AM. I think we're just encountering it now for the first time for real. Clear sign that the coil is shot. So he had a stupidly strong AM signal on this wire. It would probably get through somehow and picked up by later stages or later wires in the radio and come out. But wow, you need a very strong antenna signal. Let's give the shortwave a try here before I do any kind of alignment work on it. Can you pick anything up on shortwave, Mr. Radio? On the shortwave. Very low frequency here. Wouldn't really expect anything down here this time of day. Maybe up around here. Well, it certainly sounds like it's working. Tuning in junk. Again. So go ahead and align this band. It's an all or nothing tone control, but I believe this has been replaced in the life of the radio. It even has a tab here. It's not connected to anything. It's not quite the right volume control, so it's probably the wrong resistance. So all the action is just in the last 10 degrees. Okay, but I'm picking something up. Okay, that's good. It's good.
Independiente ha podido verificar la autoría de los hechos, lo que sí es evidente.
Okay, we're going to do the shortwave alignment because there's stuff there, and I think the AM band is in big trouble now. Okay, call it coffee break time.